Nice. Huh?
You need to leave.
Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bomb is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour.
When your heart is racing at the speed of light, and you feel like you got nowhere else to go. No, I want you till the sun comes in the morning light. Yeah, I'll keep you safe on that. Please don't say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. My heart keeps stopping by.
Here we go. Count 1, guilty. Count 2, guilty. Count 3, guilty. Count 4, guilty. Count 5, guilty.
But what the hell, boy?
Spinning like a ballerina. Feeling gangsta every time I see you.
É o brabo da putaria.
I would even keep you as a slave in my empire. Yeah. We're awesome. What's next? After a year in a Viltrumite prison, I could use a warm-up. Killed you before, and I'll kill you again.
E o pedido veio do brabo, veio do talibã.
ないでしょ。
お願いします。
せーの、よいしょ、はい。よいしょ、はい。よいしょ、はい。よいしょ、はい。よいしょ、はい。よいしょ、はい。よいしょ、はい。よいしょ、はい。よいしょ、はい。Avengers! Assemble. Блядь!
99 Nights in the Forest is dying rapidly, and there's nothing we can do about it. If you've noticed, in less than a month, 99 Nights in the Forest has lost over 400,000 players who used to play every day. The game went from having 1 million daily players to now having only 500,000. And this decline is due to many things. But for me, the most important is the updates. This game has lost its way in terms of the story, and now the updates are random and nonsensical. I think what the fans want and have been asking for months.
A challenge for American players. There is a secret ritual to transform the deer in 99 Nights in the Forest. And to activate this ritual, you will first need to save all 4 children and place them on the summoning circle. Then you need to find a cultist and take him down with your range weapon. Now place him on the last missing spot and find the deer. You need to make him aggressive and get him to chase you, because when he steps inside the middle of the summoning circle, the ritual... If you want the safest AFK farm base in 99 Nights in the Forest, then you need 3 to 5 farm plots and place them together in one tight spot. After that, add crockpot at right in the center to keep everything organized. Now surround everything tightly with wood walls so nothing can get inside. Finally, set your rain shed facing each other. And make sure the top is fully covered with no gaps. You can stay here forever and farm endlessly.
If you've been playing 99 Nights in the Forest, you need to hear this. Everyone says the deer is the monster, but what if I told you you are? I'll explain. But first, who is the most dangerous boss monster? The deer? Leave a like. The owl? Hit the subscribe button. The ram? Drop a heart in the comments. The bat? Share this video with your friend. All of them? Do everything. Well, think about it. When you save the kids and bring them back to the campfire, you're not protecting them. You're putting them in more danger because the cultists always attack the camp. You hunt innocent animals just to survive. You attack cultists even when they're not fighting back, just to steal their items. And worst of all, you keep the fire burning non-stop, slowly destroying the forest itself. Here's how you'll survive 99 Nights hard mode. Gather flowers. Use them to buy strawberries from the fairy. The more strawberries you plant, the longer you survive. But don't store them or they will spoil. It is the only thing that will keep you alive for the entire run. You can eat berries too. Don't skip the clinic and make sure to carry enough bandage and med kits. Before the cultist night, find the nearest tower and hide there. It's easier and safer to take down cultists in the morning. And you can hide from trees to free hit the enemies. And as you can see, I didn't care much about the active rifts because it's impossible to completely get rid of them. Seriously, just stay at the camp at night, eat strawberries in the morning, and hide in the tower before cultist night. As simple as that, you'll survive longer days. Good luck!
Today I will show you all the updates that 99 Nights has had since its release. According to Wikipedia, the first update for 99 Nights was the classes update. This update introduced classes such as the camper, scavenger, medic, cook, ranger, lumberjack, and assassin. Later, fans complained about how difficult it was to obtain diamonds in the game, so the second update, the cultist stronghold update, was released. In this update, you had to defeat all the enemies in the stronghold, and when you defeated them all, you unlocked the new diamond chest. Then fans wanted new ways to decorate their bases, so the furniture update was released. This update brought new items to decorate your base and make it look nicer. It also introduced the famous furniture trader. The next update was the alien invasion. This update introduced the popular alien class and the cyborg class, which are currently the two most played classes in the game. It also introduced aliens in the game's first boss fight, among many other things. Next came the crafting update. This update brought many new things to the workbench, basically adding more than half of the items that can be crafted in 99 Nights today. Finally, the update with the most content was released, the snow update. In this update, we got a new biome for the first time, new animals like Arctic foxes, bears, and mammoths, as well as many new structures to explore. It also included the Snow Stronghold, where we had to defeat the Juggernaut cultists and break a giant block of ice to obtain a large amount of gems. Follow me and share the video for the second part as soon as possible. The new Corrupted Tools update has arrived in 99 Nights in the Forest and brings many things, such as the new best chest in the game, the new best armor in the game that deals damage if you're touched, new overpowered weapons, and much more in this video. The first new feature in this update is the new class shop, which now looks much nicer and more modern than before. They didn't add any new classes, in case you were wondering, but I really like the new design they made for the shop. To get the new chests and weapons, the first thing you have to do is activate hard mode, which is done by flipping this lever. Honestly, at first I had no idea how to find the new chests, but once it's day 2 and hard mode is activated, you'll realize how easy it is, as there are 2 ways to find them. The first is randomly in chests you open before hard mode was activated. When you go to these chests, you'll find the new chest, which is honestly 100 times better than the ruby chest, since you can easily find about 5 of them per game. The second way to find these chests is in the caves. Once you clear the cave, you simply have to go down, and instead of finding a normal chest, you'll find the new corrupted chest. In these chests, you can get many different things, such as the corrupted axe, the corrupted shotgun, the corrupted thorn body armor, the corrupted revolver, and many other different weapons. All these weapons are super overpowered and deal a lot of damage. Plus, they have infinite ammo, so they're almost perfect. You can easily complete the stronghold and one-shot all the cultists. Now it's your turn to tag your teammate and go for... Why does it seem like Roblox is seeking its own downfall? I mean, if you think about it, first there was the age verification. Roblox practically forced all its players to show their faces, something that many people are obviously not comfortable doing. Then there there's the fact that you can only talk to people your age or similar. This was probably the worst mistake Roblox has ever made, since Roblox is a social platform. It's like if TikTok removed likes and comments. The real fun of Roblox is meeting and playing with random people every day. And I know they did this because of predators, but they are a very small part of Roblox, and it's not fair that everyone has to pay for it. Then they decided to remove all the classic Roblox faces. Why? Because they felt like it. I've never heard anyone complaining about these faces or wanting them to be 3D, but not content with that, it turns out they also want to remove all the classic clothing. I think 99% of Roblox players use classic clothing. In fact, most games don't even support 3D clothing. And my question is, are they going to give us back all the Robux we've spent on clothes and faces? Or will it simply disappear and they won't take responsibility as they always do? I honestly don't understand what Roblox is trying to achieve with all these changes, since I haven't seen a single person happy with any of this. I don't know what's next for Roblox, but what I do know is that the end is near if they continue like this. Now tell me in the comments, do you think all of this is for the good of Roblox and that everything will be better? Or do you think like me and believe that Roblox is digging its own grave with these updates?
When the deer chases you in 99 Nights in the Forest, you will be able to easily blend it with your flashlight. But when the ram charges at you with his dash, you will notice that he stays unaffected by any kind of light causing you to get hit. This is why you should just move to the left or right, since it has a poor turning radius when charging. Now you can also lure him to the volcano, because when you stand at the edge of the bridge, you can bait him into dashing straight to the lava, where he'll be stuck forever. There is a secret ritual to transform the deer in 99 Nights in the Forest. And to activate this ritual, you will first need to save all 4 children and place them on the summoning circle. Then you need to find a cultist and take him down with your range weapon. Now place him on the last missing spot and find the deer. You need to make him aggressive and get him to chase you, because when he steps inside the middle of the summoning circle, the ritual will activate itself and the deer will turn into the 5th missing child. When you shoot the infernal crossbow in 99 Nights in the Forest, enemies that get hit will be inflicted with the burning effect. But that's not even the crazy part, because when you defeat enemies while holding the bow, you will also be able to automatically cook meat without even going back to your campfire, making it the best crossbow to farm in the game.
Did you know that if you have the cyborg class in 99 Nights in the Forest, you don't need fuel to upgrade the campfire to the maximum level? To do this, all you have to do is upgrade the campfire to level 3 normally, and then you can begin. The first thing you need to do is upgrade the workbench to level 2 and immediately upgrade it to level 3. The next thing you need to do is collect some scrap until you can craft the biofuel processor. This is what will allow us to upgrade the campfire to the maximum level quickly. Now you need to get the good sack and use the laser cannon to eliminate as many wolves as possible. When you fill the sack, return to the biofuel processor and drop everything there. It will automatically convert into fuel and upgrade the campfire to the next level. You only need to repeat this process 6 times, and you'll have the camp at the maximum level without having to risk searching for fuel in the most dangerous areas. You can actually do this with any class, like the vampire, since it eliminates the wolves quickly. But the reason I mentioned the cyborg is because it one-shots all the wolves. Now tell me in the comments, do you think this is the safest way to level up the campfire? Or do you think it's better to get fuel the normal way?
Want to stop dying in 99 Nights in the Forest? Here's 5 of the best tips to reach 1,000 plus nights. Save this video so you don't forget. Number 1. Most players who plant saplings usually plant them like this so they can get wood by just standing still chopping. However, by planting saplings in a U shape like so, and then waiting for them to grow, this lets you hit 8 to 11 trees all at the same time. This means with a strong axe, you can break 11 trees with one swing. Number 2. Did you know the revolver might actually be the strongest weapon in the game? By switching between the revolver and another item every time you shoot, you can rapid fire the revolver if you do it quickly. This actually makes the revolver a very underrated weapon when compared to the rifle and the ray gun. The third tip that everyone should do is placing all of their farm plots in the exact same spot, rather than spreading them out. This lets you pick up the vegetables much quicker and also takes up less room in the base. Number 4. Did you know that by standing on the side of a lightning rod like so, you are completely hidden from the enemy cultists? This means they cannot shoot you, even though you can shoot them. It's very broken. However, with the new Frogs update that came out recently, it might just be pointless. By going into the whirlpool right before an attack, you can completely skip the attack altogether if you stay in there for the whole night. We might have to gatekeep this one, so the devs don't find out. That's 5 tips that separate people with 100 days survived and people with 1,000 days survived. I've got more tips that I haven't shared, so follow me and stay tuned for part 2, coming soon.